Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So I want to show you something that I've been doing. I tried to do a time-lapse video on this watermelon. And yeah, well, I don't know what happened. I don't know if my camera didn't record it right. You know, I watched the thing start out really beautiful and then turn into this. But, I don't know. So I'm still trying to learn how to do these time lapses. And I won't give up. So, but I want to move the worms into their bin and just give them a rest. So I'd like to thank Temu for these awesome, awesome shirts they sent me. I really need them to work in the wormery. You all have seen the shirts with my holes in it. So now at least I'll look fashionable. This is one of my favorite ones. I love the color pink and the cotton on them is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because they send them to me. They really, I think, improved their cotton. They feel really good. And I think they look awesome. What do you guys think? So I love to play with epoxy resin, and I got this kit on Temu, and I couldn't believe the price. And all these molds I find them all on Temu. They are a quarter of the price of other places that you could get molds. Of course, I got mermaids and Bigfoots. Bury that watermelon, and they'll take care of it. But anyway, before I lift it, I wanted to bring you with me. So this is coconut coir, and I just added liquid on the sides a little bit. But as you can see, there are worms. These are European night crawlers. And there's no bad odor, which is good. I do see cocoons though. So I guess they were like breeding underneath the watermelon. Yeah, there's a lot of young worms here. So definitely cocoons hatched. And I see cocoons. But anyway, I'm going to give this a mix before it turns anaerobic like my other video. Oh my gosh, the smell was just horrid. Sometimes it happens to the best of us, Can't help it. But anyway, these are Euros. And look at that. Oh, it's just so squishy. Oh my gosh. Oh, tell me that doesn't look like flesh. That is so weird. But in their bedding, when I put that on there, in their bedding, I'm going to bury that so that they can just take care of it. Oh my gosh, wow. And it's funny because even though it looks like this, it's breaking down. There's no odor. No bad odor. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. I'm not even going to say what that looks like. Oh man. Let me take my gloves off. All right, so this bin of Euros that I have here, I'm just going to uncover it because I'm going to add that to this one. And they're doing very well. I haven't shipped any worms. It's just too hot, guys. It's been like 100 degrees or more. The numbers are fluctuating. It's horrible out. So there's a lot of young worms in here. One or two big ones, but mostly young worms. All right, so let's do this. If you haven't pressed that subscribe button yet, do so. I looked at my analytics, and 70% of the people that watch me are not subscribed. Guys, press that subscribe button. Show me some love. So let's... Okay, I have to stop a minute. Jacob, look at this. What the heck? Okay, I gotta stop laughing. I've had a few bloopers already because I can't help it. All right, behave, V, behave. So let's take the gyros and let's sprinkle them on here, and they're gonna do a good job on that watermelon. You know, worms, they have a sweet tooth. They love sweets. They love pumpkin and watermelon. And you think of anything sweet, and even things that are like extremely watery, that are probably not sweet, like a cucumber, they love stuff like that. They really go crazy for watermelon and pumpkin. Let's just dump them in here. And they're gonna take care of that situation. I will figure out the time lapse. I just have to watch more videos on how people do it and just keep messing around with it. But I'm gonna leave that in there, and in about a week we're gonna check it and see if it's gone. And you know, when you put something like that in a bin, it all depends on how many worms you actually have, to where it might take them a little longer to eat it, or it might not. Red wigglers are the smallest worms, but my gosh, they are the champions at doing things like that. European night crawlers are also, but they can be just a little picky sometimes. They're like, I call them like the brats of the worm family in here. They can be bratty. And I'm like, you have to behave. You have to behave. You have to. So, but that's how they are. Nature made them that way. So I just wanted to show you that. So we're gonna cover them up. I'm not gonna give them any chow because obviously they have that big watermelon. And I'm not gonna wet this because any wet food you put in your worm bin will create more moisture in here. So if I just keep adding water to something that's already very wet, like a watermelon, I'm looking for a problem. And lately, y'all, I've had a few. I just have, and I'm just trying to, you know, get things good in here again. But you know, that's what happens when you experiment with things. Things just, you know, sometimes they're gonna go wrong. They just are. So you like my new shirts? Temu sent me like 3 new shirts, and let me tell you, and I'm not saying this because they send them to me, they're really soft. I'm like, all right, you did good. I like soft material. It just feels better on my skin. But you know, I picked some themes out that I thought would look cute, like a cow and support your local farmer. And there's a Halloween one with a bat, and you know, that's just my style. But they're really nice. So that time lapse thing that I tried to film with that watermelon, guys, that was 30 days of my time invested in that, and it's a flop. So I don't know. I used a Wise camera. It says time lapse. You've seen my time lapses for my hermit crabs. You know, I do that. But what it is with this thing, I don't know. Maybe it's a setting on the Wise that I have to press. I don't know. I don't know. 30 days. I'm like, oh. But I'm not going to count it as a complete failure because I learned something. I can't do it. No, I mean, I gave it a shot, and I'm hoping that every time I give it another shot, it'll get better. I don't know. We'll keep trying. Hopefully, I'll get more tips down below. So please give me tips. And press that subscribe button. Give me the thumbs up. Share it. You guys are great at sharing. YouTube loves that, and they'll keep spreading my videos so I can, you know, make an income. So, because, you know, now I'm doing this full time. So, the red wigglers should be back for sale. Maybe by the end of the summer and by the autumn. It's too hot, guys. I do better shipping worms and worm sales in the fall through the winter. I just do. And then spring. But then after that, that's it. So at the end of this month, I'm going Bigfoot hunting, and I'll film a little bit of that, but it's gonna be like one of my vacations. And then in the autumn, I'm going Bigfoot hunting by myself again. I've been going out by myself for 16 years now, something like that. Joe just packs up my car, and then, you know, I just take my gear and I go out for like 5 days alone. It's a great time to just recoup mentally. I do a lot of planning for my channel during that time because I have a lot of time to think. Of course, I bring something that I can write in, and I look for Bigfoot. You know, I've heard sounds out there. I really have. I swear I'm not crazy. I have heard things that I just cannot explain. And a few years ago, I had a coy wolf walk right past me like at dawn. If you all don't know what a coy wolf is, you can look it up. It's a hybrid or a blend of a wolf and a coyote that mated and created this coy wolf. And that thing was pretty big. His back was like to my waist, and he was like pure silver in color. What a beautiful animal. But I thought, you know, it was the crack of dawn. I had just woken up. I didn't have my gun on my hip, and 2 pounces and he would have been on me. But, you know, he didn't care. He didn't care about me. So he just, I guess he was just looking for something to eat, and he just moved on. So that was scary. But I have heard a lot of sounds out there. So while I am gone, Joe takes care of my animals, my dogs, my crabs, and keeps an eye on my worms for me. And then I just take orders and ship when I come back. But that's what's going on around here. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll keep you updated on everything that's going on. All right, guys. I'll see you all next time. Take care. That watermelon, that just looked a little strange to me.